love it.
Welcome back, everybody.
Technically her song, she just featured on this one.
Oh,
Thank you. In the middle of the intro. That was very nice. Welcome back, everybody. It's 3 Days Talking Podcast. Today, we have a special album coming here for you guys. We are going to be reviewing the brand new Charli XCX album titled BRAT, with one of the worst album covers I have ever seen myself.
I'm so negative.
Sorry.
Even
I
later.
have never heard Charli XCX in my life. Cole, you said you have heard her before. I'm going to change my background. It's not working. There we go. A little better.
Doing the thing.
Noah, you've heard one song from her, apparently.
And apparently it's not her song.
Oh,
She's prominently featured on it, though.
well, there we go. So we are coming into this blind as a bat. We know very little by Charli XCX, and we definitely don't know BRAT. So yeah, it looks like there's some singles that have already come out. A couple songs have some millions of plays, but other than that, we're pretty much going into this blind. So without further ado, Charli XCX, you're up to bat, BRAT.
Oh, I gotta click on the link, don't I? Wait, is there is a link? Okay.
Well done.
My thing didn't show it. I mean, hold on. Oh, I need a new one. This one's not working.
This shit's about to hit.
That one. Fuck off, cat.
Stop saying something went wrong. Just fucking work. Work every other time.
Let me just create a new one.
I don't care. I love it.
Hold on.
Give me a sec.
15 songs.
It's
Very
Yeah.
short, though. Wow. 30.
Yeah, it's only 2 to 3 minutes.
All right,
per
Charli
song.
XCX, you're up. What do you got? "360" by it's Charli XCX. All right. Oops. Noah, you look like you were having some fun. Let's give you that
Yeah.
first
That was
bet.
fun. That was a fun instrumental. It was nice and bubbly, bouncing around. I think she was
Were you
perfectly fine vocally.
bumping that beat?
The lyrics had some blunders at points.
Some.
I thought it was a fun song. I had no issue with it. That was like a 7.5. That was a perfectly fine song.
Cole.
I knew this was going to happen.
This is just so not me. I don't know what part. I mean, it's really well mixed. I'll give it that. It's got some pretty high def production to it.
Sure, hear it.
You mean hi-fi?
Whatever.
Definitely hear it.
It's just kind of annoying.
She's got a very
Um,
bitchy tone to her.
I mean, it's definitely what she's going for, I guess. But I don't know, man. I'm not. It's not. It's not that she's a bad singer. I can obviously hear that she has vocal talent and that she knows how to sing. It's just the style of singing. I had a problem with it when I tried to listen to one of her other albums by a couple years ago.
It's the exact style Ariana Grande has.
No.
I don't really think it sounds like Ariana Grande.
Styling wise, it does.
I don't really think so. Yeah, I just don't really like her style of singing. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just kind of annoying to me. She just sounds a little obnoxious, and I don't know. This is just not my thing. It's a little too bubbly and attitudey, I guess.
What are you giving it?
I'll give it a 5.
I don't really have a lot to say about this song. I was incredibly bored. This song did not do a single thing for me. I felt like this was like if Ariana Grande toned down her instrumentals incredibly with basically no background beat, and I guess got a little bit better mixing. Her vocals are just, I'm a bitch, look at me. Like that's the attitude she gives off entirely, and I hate it. I fucking despise it. It's the worst. If their album is gonna sound like this is gonna be one of the quickest L's I've ever given out. I'll give this a 3. Zero interest in this, and I despise the tone. Alright, let's see what the next song brings. Club Classic. Club classics. I don't know. One of you pick.
Okay. That was a fun instrumental. That was an upgrade. For all the pop I've heard this year, this is so much more interesting. There is so much more interesting stuff happening here. Vocally, it was fine. I wasn't crazy about her flow on this one. But the instrumental was awesome. That was really cool. I'm feeling a 7.5. This is fun.
Cool.
God, I am so out of my element right now. I don't know what's happening. I'm not this guy. I'm not the dude for this music. I don't know. I mean, it's all I can really say that has going for it is that it's pretty well produced.
I completely disagree.
You don't know what production means, so I don't really
It
care.
doesn't even sound like there's rhythm to this shit.
What?
There are so many instruments just floating out there at different moments in time. They're just not even in
nothing
rhythm.
to do with production. I don't know. Some of the voices were kind of annoying. The repetition of it did not work for me a lot. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be getting out of this. I'm feeling like a 4, I guess.
Generous.
I don't know, like, what is supposed to be so much fun about this because it's up tempo.
This
I mean, I don't really care.
Is not for straight white males. I'll tell you
I'm
that.
bopping
right
around.
now.
I don't know what you mean, man.
That's because you're 18.
Okay.
This is so generic, so boring,
what?
so incredibly snooze fest. Me, everything's about me. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. Worship
What?
me. I'm a little bitch. I love myself. I'm boring myself even talking about this.
What the fuck did you get from that?
This song was fucking atrocious. This is worse than the previous one, which is embarrassing itself.
Oh yeah, I hear the instrumental. I totally think generic.
It's like. When I get to the club, it's like. Let's repeat that 10 times and end the song like that. That's interesting and fun.
Ryan,
Nothing
discovers
new
what a
happening
book is.
here. Oh my god. She repeats the same line like I want to dance 100 times in a row in this song. I don't care. I don't know who she's referencing. I don't know any of these people. I know nothing about any of this. I mean, this is so stupid. The beat is like the most generic EDM club beat I have ever heard in my life.
Not generic.
With a couple random instruments thrown in there to make it sound less generic, I guess. Which doesn't really work because it's not. It's something like this would have come out in the 2010. If this came out in 2009 or 2010, it would have fit perfectly. No difference whatsoever.
Be smart like Cole. Say you're out of your element. It's okay.
I'm not.
I've heard
music like this 100 times.
It's just kind of annoyed listening to this.
I'm
closer to agree with
so out of this. This doesn't feel like 2024 music whatsoever. This feels like decade ago at least. I'm gonna give it a. What I give the last one? Okay, I'll give it a 2 then.
Oh my god.
This is worse somehow. All right, bring it back, Charlie. I got hope.
That was so cool.
Okay. Sympathy is a knife. And I'll start. I mean, it was better than the first two, I guess. Instrumentally, it had some cool moments somewhat. The synth was very hard, I guess. When she auto-tuned her voice on the hook, it was better. But when she auto-tuned her voice outside of the hook, it was shit. A lot of what sounded like record scratch breaks at some points. Like you got so auto-tuned, it went like, ah! I was like, what are we doing? I don't know. It was better than the first two. It was a little bit more interesting. Still leaning hard on that early 2000s, mid 2000s disco electronic music we're doing right now. I give it a 5.5.
Disco.
Maybe more more EDM, just dance EDM music. All right, cool.
She's making it really tough to get behind her vocally. I'm just not feeling any part of her voice, like, at all.
Oh.
Just her whole style of singing. It's just I can't pretend like it comes off as anything but annoying to me. I'm just so annoyed every time she starts singing. It's so obnoxious.
I have to agree.
Totally annoying.
I have to fully agree.
It's annoying, well-produced music. That's all I can really say is happening.
I mean, if you want to call
I feel
it
like a 5.
that's your opinion. 5. All right, Noah.
First off, the instrumental's banging on this one. She can definitely sing good, and the autotune is a stylistic choice for the music she makes.
They're gonna make it good.
I don't know why she's doing it.
Yeah, I like the stylistic choice. I think it fits the music perfectly, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought it was an 8.
Are you doing this on purpose? I can't. I honestly can't tell if you're actually enjoying this.
I went into it expecting something like this, and I'm getting what I'm expecting.
I've never heard this shit in my life, so
I figured it would sound like this, but
all right, next song.
I didn't like it the first time I heard it a couple of years ago.
I might say something stupid. Noah.
My. That was pretty. I thought that was the best instrumental so far.
I'll agree with you with.
I thought she sounded good. I thought the autotune fit. I liked everything that was going on here. This was a good song. I wish it was a little longer though. I was a big fan of the abrupt cutoff. 8.5.
Okay. I'll agree with you on one thing. Yeah, best instrumental so far. It's a very basic instrumental. It just seemed like a piano. Uh, she was showing her vocal, I guess, ability on this song. I think if she didn't auto tune, this song would sound a lot better. Honestly, I think the auto tune kind of fucking ruined it. For me, at least, I hated the auto tune. But I get it wasn't bad. It's way too short. I don't know what a minute 49 is doing for anyone here. Um, Take away the auto tune, make it like 3 minutes. You got yourself like a 9, just a 6. Cool.
All right.
I'm really trying to give a shit about this.
It's hard.
I'm
I'm pointing out things that I noticed.
Just it's so.
That's all
I
can
don't know.
do.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be getting out of this. I really don't. It's just a girl.
The songs are too short to care.
I just don't like how she sings. I just don't like. I don't like anything about how she sings. All it does is annoy me. A 5.
Fine.
I'm getting tired of her voice. I mean, I was tired of it.
Yeah. I mean, like
Still tired of
on
it
the
now.
surface, this is like okay, whatever. But on when you hear these songs,
I'm not a club music guy. It's such
yeah, no.
I don't know. It's not I don't even find it a particularly fun genre.
It's sure. Let's talk. Okay, let's talk. Let's do it. I don't give a shit. When do you go?
Okay. All right. Instrumental's weaker. It was probably the weakest on the album so far, in my opinion. The hook was, it was weak. I think she could have done better. Besides that, it was fine. It felt pretty inoffensive. I'll give it a 5.5.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my feelings exactly.
5. I don't know. That was just whatever. There's just very little occurred in a chorus that was there. That was like the most that was like the I can't think of less to say.
And an album full of boringness so far, with very little to talk about.
I'm full of
On a
boringness.
song
That's so
titled
wrong.
Talk Talk, I have nothing to say. The song was boring. It inspired me zero. I have literally nothing to say about this.
Well, if you went into the electro pop album looking for inspiration, I feel like you're looking in the wrong areas.
Well, I didn't know who this person was, and I didn't know what she made. So
You never heard of her?
no. If this is what she's done, this is probably a reason I've never heard of it, is because this genre is incredibly boring.
I don't think it's boring.
Or I don't know. It's not horrific.
There are some cool artistic choices being made.
That was Von Dutch, because that's the title of a song.
Yeah.
Just let Noah go first.
Man, that was fun. Oh, that beat was so sick. This is what I want from pop music. I need something interesting. This is super interesting. I think this right here, boys, was an 8. Maybe you guys are just maybe you guys are just reaching unk status. I don't know, man.
What? I don't know. Never mind. Okay, Cole. Hey, Cole, is this an 8?
The chorus was decent. I still don't really like her voice. I would prefer someone else sing this song. The verses were painfully boring. And my God, did she say, "I'm the one, you're not the one" too many times?
Well, she does that every song.
Um,
She loves repeating herself.
6.
That's generous.
No,
The
it's
only
not.
interesting
That's
thing
fair.
about this entire song was the hook.
What?
When she repeats herself 12 times in a row, and that's when it's like limited and not going the full length. I want to die. She can't really sing on this song. I don't really know what she's trying to do on this song, and probably the most annoying thing about it was, and I'll say it again because I genuinely, it's confusing. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what is Von Dutch? What the fuck does that even mean? What is cult classic? But what? I don't. I mean, she's bringing up a lot of themes that are just generic and boring. I get money, you get mad because the bank's shut. I know your little secret, put your hands up. I don't know what you're referring to. I clearly don't know who you're referring to. A cult classic in your eardrums, honey. If you produced a cult classic, I'm fucking from Shangri-La. All I got left is this is another 5. I give it a 5 for a slightly more entertaining hook than the last song. How was Everything is Romantic? Well, there's clearly a fan base for this genre of music.
Mm-hmm.
Noah.
Man, this was awesome. This was really cool. I don't know how you can't say it's not interesting. So many different things happened in the course of like 3 minutes. And I was down for all of it. The instrumentals are really the
It's
highlight
true.
of this album so far.
A lot of things did happen. That's accurate. I don't know why that constitutes interesting, but okay.
I somehow know how you can be bored.
I don't just consider things that are up tempo to be chaotic to be interesting or
There were so many interesting beat switches that went on during this. That was really cool.
Okay.
I enjoyed that. That was probably my favorite song so far. 8.5.
Okay. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is my
Yep.
boy, she said fall in love again and again a lot. She probably said that 45 times. Um, I don't. I'm just trying to like grab onto something that I don't even really think this is catchy. I really don't know what this is supposed to be doing for me. Um, I don't know if it's boring, but I'm not entertained at all. Like I'm not having fun. I don't know what part of this is particularly fun, just because it's up tempo and there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't really. That's not my definition of fun. Um, 4.5, 5. I don't know.
I'm having fun.
I don't think I've ever been more
Someone
bored
might as
listening
well.
to an album my entire life. 4. Next. Shit is putting me to sleep and I can't wait. I'm so thankful this shit Let's rewind. Cole. I don't know. Make something up.
If you don't have anything to say, I'll go.
I still don't like her singing. I don't see how anything is going to change the fact that I just don't like any part of her vocals at all. They're just annoying. I mean, the instrumental seems, the pacing seems so off to me at times. I don't know. 5.
Yeah. Let me say this in case we somehow get invaded by Charli XCX fangirls everywhere.
Feel free to join.
Well, please subscribe, yes, and check out our other videos, absolutely. But I'm not saying she's a bad artist.
They did call it shit multiple times.
I said the songs were shit. A couple of them. I'm not saying she's a bad artist. And I'm sure there is a large fan base for her that truly enjoys her music. But it ain't me. Because this is not what I like. And the more I listen, honestly, the worse it's getting. And I could continue shitting on it, but I'm not going to keep doing that because there's 14 fucking songs and that would take a long time. So I'll just say it's at best a 4. Noah.
I wasn't as crazy about the actual music of this one, but I thought this was lyrically more interesting. Talking about her insecurities as a person and as an artist. I think that's something that should be talked about a little bit more in the pop sphere.
Okay, you know what? I will say something about this song. Miss Charli, I have a question for you. Are you able to sing without sounding like you're getting... I'm not going to say that. Okay.
It's a stylistic choice.
It is a horrible stylistic choice. And you really... Look, I've heard you sing a little bit on this album without pressing the auto-tune button. You sound okay, not bad, but when you use the auto-tune, you do sound bad, and I hate it. So if you would please make like one song, just one nice song without pressing auto-tune once. It might give us a good show of what you can actually do.
I think she's doing a good job.
And for the lyrics specifically, I mean, sure, I understand what you're saying about how pop genre doesn't really talk about other things outside of what men and women, but and having fun, I guess. Sure. However, it's the way she delivers it that makes me not care about what she's saying. So, all right, Noah, what's your rating?
6.
A little low for you. Okay. Next song we have is So I. Oh boy. It's a very self-centered album. You know what? I'll go first in this one. That's that weird ass ending. That was a relatively good song. I will say that I liked her voice. You know, I asked her to do a song where the majority of it, or I would prefer her whole song, was an auto tune. But she gave us a song where the majority of it wasn't, so I'll take it. Yeah, decent instrumental. Her voice is good on the song. It's good. Nice message. I'll give it a 7.5. Cool. Hey, this is the best one yet.
I feel the same way about this one that I have about every other song on this album so far. I don't like her voice, and the instrumental. It's just a genre of music that I think should have died, 15 years ago and did not need to be brought back. This just stupid club EDM music. I mean, that was more of a ballad-esque song, but I don't know. It doesn't, nothing is hitting any markers for me. I'm still just feeling a 5.
Okay. All right.
All right, what was your rating, Cole?
You go to 5.
5. Okay. Noah.
All right. This one was a little bit more creatively bankrupt. This one is definitely a bit more generic than the rest of the album.
Fuck are you talking about?
I have heard this melody a lot of times before in different songs. Instrumental is probably the part of the song I like the most. She sounded nice, so I mean, I still liked it. Just wish a little bit. I wish she tried to get a little more crazy with it.
Completely disagree.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Wow. Couldn't disagree more. That was a good example of what
actually.
That was a good example of well, no, I'm saying I couldn't disagree with your opinion more. I thought that was a good example of what I've been asking her to do. All right, next song we have Girl So Confused. Girls so confusing. Noah, how confused are you to be a girl?
I thought that was interesting. I thought the instrumental was cool. I like that bass. I like myself some buzzing bass in the background. Had a nice little groove to it, like most of the songs on this album do. It's trending more in the direction of the other stuff, which I like. I'll give it a 7.
Oh, we've fallen in reverse. Gone the opposite way. We started to maybe gain a little traction with that previous song, and then just U-turn the opposite direction. Hate the bass. Hate both basses, especially when it changes. Really hate that. Look, the lyrics are what they are. I'm not gonna sit here trashing her for it. I don't care about her lyrics at all. Yeah, Cole, my reaction entirely. Yeah, 4.5. Cool.
This album has turned me into a broken record.
Yep, that's why I'm trying to
I
be
hear the
original.
exact same complaint on every song.
I'm trying to be original. I'm really
I don't
trying.
like anything about her voice. I don't know how many more times. I mean, I can say it 15 times if I really have to, that I just don't like the way she sings. But it's a bit redundant.
There's not much else to say.
Every song is just in one ear, out the other ear. I can't grab onto any part of it. I can't care about it. I don't know why. People seem to love this.
It's fucking boring.
People are seeming to absolutely love this.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm so indifferent. I can't care.
Yeah, well, I mean, people love classic rock, but never everyone's a classic rock fan. So, that. All right, what's your rating?
5.
All right, Cole with 4 straight 5s or 3 straight 5s.
35s.
All right, fair enough.
What about
Apple. Cole. All right, I'll just mark you down for a quick 5. Noah.
That was nice. Then it's driving beat, good groove going on. I like the production choices. I thought she had a cool filter on her vocals. Yeah, 7.
I thought this was going to be a good song at the start. I became disappointed. It is probably the worst song lyrically. Well, at least the other guy gets it. Listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. Rigor Morris Chan, he's a fan. He is a fan. He's a fan.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, she has a certain way of singing that does not resonate with me. And lyrically speaking, I do not find anything she has done at all interesting whatsoever. Specifically, I thought this song was incredibly boring lyrically. Instrumental's been on the hook has been done 1,000 times before. That's nothing new, and the
I'm
rest
just more young and hip than you.
I guess so.
Congrats.
Enjoy it.
joking.
It lasts
I
about
guess.
5 seconds.
I was joking.
All right.
Settle down.
I'm just fucking with you. Overall, I mean, I don't want to shit on it too much because apparently we now have the stands joining. So,
what makes him a stand?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. 5. It's the first 5 I've given in a while, actually. All right. On to back to back. That was back to back. The repeating words is God. Now she's got me repeating words. It's killing me. It's doing me in, man. I can't stand it. I mean, it's like the most annoying thing you could do is just repeat it, something that doesn't even sound good 30 times in a row. And the instrumental is the only thing saving the song because it's a cool instrumental. I like it. They had beat produced by a French DJ. You go. That would make
It's
sense. The instrumental is good. It's a great beat. I like it. It's fantastic. I understand why people would play this at dance festivals and shit. But like lyrically, this song sucked. It just did. It was bad. It was repeated over and over and over. And the 3 other times, or I mean, it feels like more, but maybe it's only 3 other times she's done this on this album. In a club setting, it goes hard though. I mean, this whole album would probably go hard if you don't have to hear her. Like, if you can't hear her auto-tuned ass playing, it probably does go hard in a club. But
that is not what he meant at all. But okay.
I don't know. I'll give it a 6. Cole.
The only thing I can comment on is just that I don't think she's pulling off the repetition of words as well as some people seem to think she is, because if you're gonna do that, you might as well make it like melodic and catchy. But
I mean, are there people actually saying she's pulling off the repetition well?
I mean,
I thought she did.
Going nuts for this album.
That is so insane to me. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't make that melodic instead of just saying the words back to back 80 times. I don't really know what's hypnotic about that. I just thought it was annoying and excessive. I'm kind of feeling like a 4 on this one.
I get the vibe she's going for here. She's going for that EDM club, like big dance festival music.
She's not Daft Punk, man. She just can't do it that well.
She that's what I'm saying. It's like
not
she doesn't sound.
It's not in the same realm of catchy.
Yeah, you're right. It's not in the same genre. It's just
it
not
doesn't
Daft Punk.
sound
but in terms of like
EDM artists
dance
do
music, in terms of like dance music and just writing good melodies and catchy choruses.
Yeah, it's not nearly catchy
hooks.
enough to put them in the same
It
level.
It doesn't not even just Daft Punk, but like other. It just
forget that. I mean, if you went to a dance festival somewhere in Europe or even America, it doesn't matter, Coachella, wherever the fuck you go, and you put this up against any of what's normally the mainstream dance music, I'm sorry, that stuff's gonna shit on it. It just is.
No,
it's like,
I disagree.
This is gonna get clapped because all that stuff has all that this album is in the mainstream dance music scene already. But it just, to me at least, lyrically, it's worse on every level.
It's no different than any other mainstream thing.
Go ahead, Noah.
Lyrics are probably the least important part of music like this. You need something to jam to, man, something to groove with, and I feel like it accomplished its job. I enjoyed that. I thought you sounded really good on it. That's an 8 out of 10.
Wow. This is your scene here, Noah.
I'm liking it more than I thought it would.
I feel like Gorillaz do this better.
Oh my god, it's such a bad comparison.
All right, that's Mean Girls. I knew that was a sample from something. Or that somewhere. But David Guetta made that song. All right, Noah.
That was one of the most interesting instrumentals on the album. I liked it a lot, especially when it swapped over to the piano. That was really cool. Didn't really care too much for the lyrics, but I also know they're not like geared towards me at all. Most of this stuff isn't lyrically geared towards me, but doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy it. In total, I thought this was another 8 out of 10.
Oh, all right. So I'll say that was a more entertaining instrumental catchiness wise than the rest of the album has been. At least at the start, and then they took away the sample that I was really fucking with, and then I was like, I don't really care about this until you bring that sample, and then they kind of tried to, but they didn't ever do it again, which is very disappointing. All that's being said, yeah, lyrically this is nothing, it's boring, and it's not meant for me whatsoever, so I don't care. I'll give it a 6.5. Cool. I mean, this was the definition of an EDM song.
I did not like some of the choices that went into this one. Like the background vocals, I was not.
Yeah, no, the layered whispered background vocals were dog.
Outside of the mixing on this album being good, I'm just not really fucking with any of like the instrumental tones going on. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like a 3.5 to a 4. Yeah, I'll give it a 4.
All right. Up next. Wait, was that the last song?
No.
Oh. Okay, I think about it all the time. Start with you, Noah. Do you think about it all the time?
I thought she sounded good on this one. Party. Instrumentally, there wasn't as much going on, so I wasn't as crazy about it compared to the other songs on the album. I like it when it's more wild. I'm feeling like a 6.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm also feeling a 6. Because that's probably the best song on this album so far. Just because it was the one that annoyed me the least.
Well, she didn't auto-tune her voice on this one, so that's a plus. The instrumental, I guess, was fairly simple, but kept you intrigued for most of it, and lyrically, it was probably the most interesting on the album. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Something actually happened in this song, and it wasn't just boring, generic electro pop. So, props to you for that one. What? Oh, you wanna?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Three, 6, 5. As she said, "Party Girl" about 152 times. We have one song left on this album after that. No, we'll start with you.
That was good. Instrumental is much more chaotic
Why
and
the fuck you lying?
going hard. That's how I feel.
I'm kidding.
That was good. I enjoyed that. I was grooving to that one, especially near the end where it just started to get a little wild. That was good. I'm feeling that. 8.5.
Wow.
That was good.
Wow. Cole.
I'm so glad it's over. I'm so fucking happy I can listen to something good. 5. That was boring, like all the other ones.
A.G. Cook and Can't read what that circuit produced. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you, Origa Morris Chan. You're on fire with your information because we don't know shit about this person, so I appreciate it. She did mention someone named AG like 3 times in this album, so I guess that's her producer. There were moments in the song that were good. There were majority of it was not. There was like when she stopped singing, was probably the best parts of the song when it went just full techno EDM beat. And I would say that her lyrics on this song are fighting some of the other ones for worst on the album for sure. Just trash, fucking club music that I don't give a rat fuck about, and I think is immature. Nah, it's not even immature. It's just boring and just nobody cares. I mean, if you care, you're fucking. I don't even know what to say if you care about the lyrics because I don't know what the fuck you're even listening to it for. But whatever. Yeah, I'll give it a 5.5. And we're on the final song of Charli XCX's album. We have.
Was that not the last one?
That was.
Nope. Oh, that was the last one? Oh.
Yeah.
My bad. There it is. My fault. All right. Well, that is Charli. I thought there was one more. That is Charli XCX album BRAT.
Top 3 in review.
That's true.
Yeah.
But one more thing I want to add to this review, and I want to do in future reviews that we do from now on. I want to have 2 things. Give a rating for the vibe of the album and a re-listenable, like the vibe you got from the album, like what type of vibe it gave you.
It's not a rating. It's just a description.
Well, it's a vibe reading. You know what you're given, and then
I'm feeling a.
I'm not done.
7 out of 10
a
vibe.
Re-listenable rating. 1 to 10. 10 obviously being the most. You definitely want to listen to it ASAP. All right.
I don't understand the vibe rating.
You just
like how good the vibe was.
Yeah, good, bad, low, ugly, terrible,
the
white,
kind
awesome.
of vibe is not a rating. That's just a statement.
I don't want a kind of vibe. I want a rating of the vibe. Rate the vibe. Good, awful, terrible, great, loved it, hated.
Okay. It's
like the vibe you felt during listening to it. All right. Let's start with the person who clearly enjoyed this album more than anyone else. We have Noah. Your top 3 and your vibe, your rating, and whether you're re-listen to this.
Okay, the top 3 on the album. Let me see. 3, I'll put. I might say something stupid. At 2, I will put 365. And at 1, I will put Everything is Romantic.
Wow. Everything is romantic. Yep. What was your vibe?
The vibe was fucking club. The vibe was a great time.
You enjoyed it?
Oh, yeah.
Vibe-wise?
The vibe was probably the best part of it. I'm feeling a 9 out of 10 for the vibe.
Okay.
And then the re-listenability.
Yeah.
That's probably the weaker side.
Okay.
I see myself coming back to a couple of these, but I don't know how much I'd actually come back to the album itself. It's probably a 6 to a 6.5 on re-listenability. And in total, I'd give the album an 8 out of 10.
That is high. Considering you gave a couple songs here. I mean, you have a 5.5. You didn't give a single 9.
Yeah,
or 10. You have 6, 5.5, 7. Okay. All right. We'll get to Cole now, so he can be done as quick as possible. Cole.
You mean the vibe a number? I don't even know what that means.
He doesn't get it, guys. It's all right.
I don't, because I don't even understand that concept. I can tell you what kind of vibe it was.
Sure. Go ahead.
It was a club vibe, which I thought was annoying, especially with her annoying voice.
Party pooper.
I don't care.
All right. What is your...
I'm feeling a light 5 on this album.
You didn't give your top 3, and you didn't give your re-listenable level.
Oh, Lord. The second to last one was probably the best. Did you keep track of my ratings?
I did.
What were the 6s?
So you gave the second to last one a 6.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing else. Everything was a 5 or a 4 or below.
No, I gave something else a 6.
Nope.
I know I did. You just wrote it wrong. But name
Oh,
two
nope,
of
you
the
gave
five.
Von Dutch a 6. There it is.
Von Dutch is number 2. Name any 5 that I gave on the album. Literally any of them.
Girl So Confusing.
Number 3.
Okay. And,
I will never listen to another one of these songs as long as I live, and I'm gonna forget that this album exists in 20 minutes. Sorry,
Yeah.
Noah.
Sorry, Noah. All right. My top 3. I will have
This thing.
what?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay. My top 3. I will have So I at 3. I guess my 2 will be Mean Girls, and then my number 1 was I Think About It All the Time. That was easily the best song. For a vibe, I will say that the vibe was supposed to be club music, but and that was probably the overall aesthetic vibe of it. But I will say there was some definite songs weaving in between a couple of them. Every 3 or 4 songs, there was a much more personal song to her. You could tell, just not done very well. So I will say it's while the majority of it is a club, I will say this felt more like a she seems to be, I don't know about the rest of her discography, but she seems to be trying to interweave some more personal side of her in there. So yeah, that's cool, I guess, in that aspect, but she needs to do that more because those were her best songs when she did do that. Free listenable level, gonna have to agree with Cole here. Not gonna listen to this again. Didn't add a single song to any playlist, and I won't be surprised if I hear a song again, especially in a video or something, but I will be extremely surprised if I hear myself playing this again. And then overall rating, it's hard because I was pretty harsh on this album from start to finish. I will say this album had what seemed to be potential for people who definitely enjoy this genre. They will probably love this album, and it's doing well critically for people. But I do not enjoy this genre. I only enjoy it when it's electronic music and no singing. And that's the whole vibe of the album, and it didn't do well. So I will say, I will give it a plus and say it is a 5.5. Can't teach taste. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry, bro. It is what it is. But thank you all for watching. For those who watch this on live stream, appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I agree, Cole. For those who are watching this on the recording, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching on YouTube. For those who are watching us anywhere else, please come check our YouTube. We also do other reviews. This was one of the we're trying to check out all the new critically acclaimed albums that are coming out, and then just new popular albums to give our ratings on it. Sometimes they will be misses. Sometimes we'll trash your favorite artist. Sometimes they'll be great and we'll love them. And then other times we'll be in the middle. So again, it's all opinions. We're not saying it's the best, and we're certainly not saying our opinions are the only one that matters. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. So all those 21 Pilots fans who trashed us, it's our opinion.
Love y'all.
Wow. And thanks
So
for the
much.
views, by the way. You guys are great. You're killing it. You gave us
All
subs.
right.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
love all those 15-year-olds.
Thank you guys so
Like
much for
Ryan.
watching. Fuck you, Cole. And
Bro.
hope you guys check us out. Subscribe to watch us live when we do these reviews. And stick around. We'll try to review your favorite artist. See you in the next video.